can still hear the sirens coming in, even as Terry was able to get this information from Kansas City Police Department that put out this statement about two armed individuals that have now been detained. So, Alex, from what you can see, does it look like the situation is now under control as they are moving the victims out, and police say that there have been two people detained? We're now seeing a caravan of buses right now. Not sure where the Kansas City Chiefs are, where the team is, the players. Do you have any idea? And can you see this caravan going across the bridge right now?
Yeah, we can see some of the caravan here, Kira. It's behind me, and I can sort of point you in that direction over there. It was in that general area that the crowd sort of underneath or near that bridge area that the crowd started to run when apparently those gunshots erupted.
Shooting in Kansas City, Missouri.
Families, children, men, women, all kinds of people who have been here all day. So, of course, you can imagine the kind of panic that begins when you hear gunfire and when you see crowds beginning to run. The people in the front start to run. Of course, the people in the back start to run. And that creates a massive movement of a lot of people at once. And that's what we saw happen here, Kira. It's unclear to us at this point just how active the situation is. And it seems from what Terry read there from the police department and what we're seeing from the Kansas City Police Department on Twitter, they're still trying to figure out what exactly happened at this point. There appears, according to the Kansas City Police Department, to be some shooting victims and at least two people in custody at this point. If I move out of the way here, you might be able to see in that direction over there, there's an ambulance with its lights down below there. There are a number of police officers sort of around the perimeter and watching the area here, Kira and Terry. So this is definitely still an active scene. When this occurred, the teammates, the players here were no longer on stage, and as far as we know, had sort of evacuated the area. How close they were to the area at the time of this shooting remains unclear to us, but they were no longer on stage when this erupted. They were gone, but the crowd was still here, and that's how we noticed what was going on when we saw that chaos and we saw those people running there, Akira and Terry. Of course, this is sort of a sad note after what was a very happy day for a lot of people here in Kansas City. They got up early. They came out to support their team. People were here for hours. This first time they have back-to-back Super Bowl championships. So people were excited and in a good mood, and this certainly puts a negative, sad note on all of this, Kira and Terry.
Of course, this is an all-American event, right? A Super Bowl parade that now has been struck by some kind of gun violence. As Alex just said, after it concluded, do I have that right, that the event itself was over, Alex, when this shooting seems to have occurred?
That's correct, Terry. The event was over. The team had sort of cleared the stage. There were a few people who were still cleaning up and kind of picking up things off the stage, and the crowd had already began to disperse. That's when we heard the sort of commotion, the chaos, people running, and then later found out that there were gunshots just to the west side near the parking garage of Union Station right here. This whole event happening right outside of Union Station. Guys?
So just to recap what we know, Kansas City Police, they've been pretty good about putting things out on Twitter, now known as X, of course.
Okay, let me stop it. Let me stop it right there for now, guys. Do you remember last night? I was recording a video and I posted concerning the threat that is gonna occur in the United States, right? Now, that is only the beginning. The beginning. The 1% of what is about to happen in the United States. And I say, do not ignore it. Do not ignore the warning that I've been giving to you through the videos and stuff like that I've been posting. Look what happened today. I was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was recording a video, kind of shared it, and I'm posting. All right. Look what happened today, the same day that I was talking about. Look what happened today in Kansas City, Missouri. Another attack, shooting attack. First one was the one in Houston, Texas. No, New York. Okay. With illegal migrant. Now another one in Houston, Texas, and Joe Austin Church, illegal migrant, and this one is in Kansas City, Missouri, illegal migrant.
Shots were fired there around the Union Station area. They were asking everybody to leave. Then they followed up saying that they were working to clear the area of Union Station, including everybody that was inside the building as well. They said they were still trying to determine how many people had been shot. So police definitely have, at least at this moment, when they put the tweet out, that they were feeling pretty confident there were numerous victims.
Several is the word
several
they used
victims
in their press release.
All right, several people that were shot, and then we got some information from our affiliates. The News Chopper 9, we've been taking various footage from the helicopter, actually zeroed in on emergency crews there in the area that were working on at least 2 people. That's what the affiliate there, Terry, was confirming. We saw one individual being worked on, but one of the affiliates saying that they actually saw rescue crews working on at least 2 victims. We saw at least one of them put on a stretcher, taken to the ambulance there. Apparently, according to our affiliate, the police were running towards Union Station after those shots were fired. As Alex mentioned, already it's a big event, right? There are thousands of people there at Union Station in the streets getting ready for this parade. The police were, of course, there, present.
Okay, let me stop it right there. Now that she mentioned the parade. Okay, Israel was attacked in their celebration day, right? Those maniac knuckleheads, okay, they waiting for some type of event where the Americans, they are not aware, where the Americans, they are not prepared in some sort of plan B, plan A, plan B. Just their goal is to go and enjoy, as American that we are, right? Sitting down, the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And those media know, look what they did in Israel. They attacked in Israel when Israel was celebrating, though what they doing every year normally, like we do here. Every country has their own celebration. They're attacking Israel. Now we got here people, they come here from the Middle East, people from a different country. Look what the illegal migrant been doing in New York, attacking police officers, attacking police officers, shooting police officers, So you tell me now, if I'm not right, I spoke with the sheriff of Ohio, and he doing what in Israel doing. That's what he told me. He getting the civilian ready, prepared, train civilians to participate in any type of attack event that might occur in the Ohio area, in the Ohio state. Also, he pushing to the legislature to approve, to not only in his county to be civilian to be trained, to all the civilians in different counties to be trained, just in case of any type of threat. The same thing that happened in Israel. Thanks God that Israel is really smart. God bless Israel. They're really smart because they train the civilian. And look, American civilian, well-trained civilian, Jewish, naturalized in the United States. In other words, they are resident. Also, they are American. They're naturalized after being here for for so many years, and they are American now, naturalized Americans, and as soon as they saw what they saw, they don't think too much just to go and respond and show up to their country and defend their country, helping the IDF, Special Force military in Israel to defend their land. All right, so that I guess we got to do the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. We are right now in the deepest. I'm not gonna say the word, but in the deepest shit, I'm gonna say this. I'm so sorry that we can imagine. We don't have exactly like the sheriff told me. We don't have exactly the number. The got away. The known got away. The known got away. In other words, John Doe. John Doe, no name. They passed through the border. I'm gonna say through the border because in some area by that time when those none got away passing through and they're still passing through there. People that they don't want to cut, they don't want to go through the checkpoint concerning the Mexican border, that you know the entry where the park is and stuff like that. It is a reason why they don't want to be caught. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to be invaded. We've been invaded already. It's a start. They start to invade us. They start Kansas City, Missouri. See, they go into the small area first. Kansas City, Missouri is not. It's not like that. Like you hear Kansas City, Missouri, like mentioned too much, like New York or L.A. or Texas or like Virginia or stuff like that. No, it's not. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to get ready.
They have snipers in certain places. They've got to secure the area higher up on the ground. I mean, they're used to having big events like this, and security is always put in place.
Bowls, they've done this a few times.
Absolutely. But unfortunately, it leaves the opportunity for things like this to happen.
Okay, one thing that I'm gonna say one more time. They used to have the event like that. Used to have an event like that. No problem, no shooting. Joe Biden into the White House, make it chaos, open the border, come with his policy. Alejandro Mayorkas, that evil dummy, and along with Joe Biden, Harris come out. They come up with the policy. But right now, it doesn't matter if you're red or if you're blue. Doesn't matter which political that you are. If you're the Democrat or Republican, you will be judging by the same way that the Republican. And as the Free Palestine, they go to and attack the Democrat because they know that Joe Biden put the plug in everything. Billion and billion of dollars, Joe Biden sent it down to Iran, who's supporting the Houthis. Okay? And Houthis went over there, and Palestinian, I know, participate, but not all Palestinians. They are guilty. Not all Palestinians are guilty, and a lot of innocent Palestinians died because of Joe Biden. I'm gonna say clearly, they died because Joe Biden. Of course, Israel had the right to defend themselves. But who put the plug here was Joe Biden, Obama, and Harris Kamala. That's what the Palestinian got to go get him. You want to go and get someone Palestinian, get the Democrat. They are responsible for everything that happened in Palestine. You want to get done, get those Democrats. They're responsible for so many innocent they died in your country.
Too, we have no idea who the shooters are at this point. We know 2 people are detained. Hopefully that'll bring about some answers.
Yeah, let's bring in our consultant on many issues on these kinds of incidents, Brad Garrett, formerly an official with the FBI, now our ABC News consultant on many law enforcement issues. Brad, I just want you to train your sensibility on what we know so far. The fact that this happened at the end, after the end of the official ceremonies, can one draw from that the ceremony itself wasn't targeted, that this is something that happens in the spillover afterwards?
So probably you're right, Terry, that the actual event itself was not the target. I mean, without knowing one other thing, does this have the flavor of a dispute, maybe between Chiefs and 49er fans? Who knows? Or domestic, it could be any of many things. But the point being, because it's in a Union Station after the event, it could be driven by interactions between people, hostilities between people for whatever reason, and not targeting the event itself. And that's important to know, because if in fact it were a target of the event, what are the tentacles to that? Are there bombs? Are there other people? I mean, it doesn't have any of that flavor, of course. I'm only suggesting if it's something driven by interactions, anger, rage between either known groups or people that just got mad at each other after the event, and some had guns, and people were shot. I mean, that does confine it, and hopefully some version of that will be true.
Yeah.
I'm just watching our ABC affiliate there in Kansas City, and they are saying that several people were struck, that 2 people are in custody. We reported that, but they are now saying that several people were struck within that gunfire. Still looking to see if they have any more information with regard to who fired those guns, what led to this, but they're apparently, Kansas City Fire Department is confirming that the shooting did happen, and they're still calling it a fluid situation, which of course means they're still trying to figure out how to contain the whole area, make sure they do have the 2 and only 2 shooters in custody, while we are continuing to see what looks like, can you see what's going on here?
Those are people being cleared from the scene.
They're
It looks
being
like, Brad,
cleared.
I want to go. This is so. Given the uncertainty and the size of this scene, right? I mean, they have a sense, it seems, where the gunshots happened. But this is a vast event, huge scene. Figuring out what happened, and securing it, protecting the people who are first getting them out of the way, and figuring out that in fact they have the scene secured. That could take a while, yeah.
Oh, there's no doubt it could take a while. I mean, there's some key things, Terry, that have to happen immediately. Review of cameras and witnesses, and of course, deep dive quickly, very quickly, into the alleged 2 shooters. Because all of that may give you a picture of it quickly. In other words, if the cameras tell you that it's one group confronts another, one pushes the other, folks pull out guns, it sort of gives you the flavor of what you might
Okay,
have.
let me stop it right there. What these gentlemen say. This gentleman is a Democrat, okay? He's trying to deviate the information the real information. That's what I'm saying, guys. Those media, they are corrupted. The ABC, CBS, sometimes Fox News, CNN, they are corrupted. They are corrupt media. Do not trust. Like in this one that I'm watching, I'm just stopping because this gentleman trying to deviate. He's a Democrat, gentleman. He's trying to deviate the real information. Okay, if this person shooting another person and then come on now. The same thing that happened in New York, or 2 gang members shooting each other. Come on, please. We're not an idiot. We Americans. We know exactly what's going on here. Why this happened in the event? Used by long range rifle. You know what I'm talking about? Come on now. Do you want to go to an event that is a lot of police? Well, it's a police in the event, not in the subway and then where the train is. They know exactly. This is 2 incidents happened in the train station. This is one because they come to the train under the ground, right? And then going up and shooting. So do you think that, okay, let me go grab my rifle and go up there and shooting then? Come on now. Only one idiot can believe what he say right now. Only one idiot, and that'll be him. To defend who? The wild radical left is being doing, or is being done already to the United States, to us as an American, to you black people to vote for Joe Biden, for you Hispanic, for you white people that vote for Joe Biden. Look what you get. But don't worry about it. Thank God that you open your eyes. Thank God that you're going to do the right thing. And this is not about political stuff. You can vote for Vivek is not there. I cannot mention someone else. I cannot mention a Nikki Haley because she's a troublemaker. I know for sure. Huh? It's no trust. And to be honest with you, and not getting into political stuff, when Donald Trump was in the White House, Donald Trump went to the Middle East and avoid to, because Israel was about to go in war with another country. Iran was about to go in a war with another country also. Donald Trump went over there and talked to them, and everybody was shaking hands. Good. But look what happened now. Look what happened now. Palestinian dead. Israel people being attacked by the enemy, the Hamas, terrorist group of Hamas. The United States being attacked. Huh? The border is unsecured, still unsecured. This is a chaos, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a chaos.
Versus somebody who walks up behind a group or walks into a crowd and starts shooting anyone that's near them. That's probably a different type of event or person. But the combination of those, because witnesses can be extremely helpful. I get that people can be unreliable as to what they tell you at a scene, but I'll tell you dozens of scenes where I've been where there were a lot of people, pieces of information end up being accurate. If you can link it to video and you can link it to information that they may already potentially have on the two would-be shooters, you may have a picture. You want a picture quickly, obviously, to your earlier point of, is this just an interaction inside Union Station, or is there something more to it than that?
And keep following it for sure. If you're just tuning in, once again, you're looking at live pictures there from Kansas City, where the parade was taking place. Thousands of people flooding the streets to celebrate their Super Bowl champs. Patrick Mahomes was seen holding the Super Bowl trophy. Members of the team there. There was a performance taking place on a stage, and then gunfire broke out. We know that, at least according to our ABC station there, 2 people were being worked on, one of whom right there where the police tape has marked off that area. We did see one person being transported to an ambulance, and now 2 people are detained. We're trying to figure out why this happened, who was involved, how those victims are faring. We're going to work every angle to this story and bring you the latest details right after a quick break. Stay with us.
Whenever news breaks, we are here in Israel, a nation at war after that brutal surprise attack by Hamas.
On the ground in Ukraine, reporting from Louis.
Okay, let me stop it right there. Then a commercial, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, right now we are in the attack that and I cannot even. We need to get ready. Ready, like I say, let's get ready, and let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready. I'm gonna leave it like that. I know some people want to put a beautiful comment on it. You want it, do it. And share this video and leave your comment there. All right. Leave your comment. I really appreciate any comment that you might want to leave and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you guys, and I've been posting a video concerning the threat that has been occurred in the United States. We've been learning from New York, shooting in New York, everything that's been happening is stuff that is not being released because people that are afraid, journals, they are afraid to post a video from New York. The Democrats are being weaponized, people. The radical left social media, they don't want to tell you the truth. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the chaos in the United States. We're under the threat. Christopher Wray, he already said, he gave you the warning to all the Americans to get ready. The possibility of any threat in the United States is more higher than the 9/11 when the Twin Towers was attacked. And before the Twin Towers was attacked, it was a lot of red flag. FBI being announced also. FBI announced it. That's the Twin Towers, the possibility of the Twin Towers being, or the United States being attacked, it was higher. George W. Bush, he don't care. He don't pay attention to those advice or warning that the FBI given to him. And look what happened. The Twin Towers, they're not there anymore. How many people died in that day? A lot, right? So right now, I'm telling you right now that we are we got the warning already that something's gonna happen in the U.S. It might not happen, but it doesn't cost you anything to get your family ready and get your family safe in the safe area, or for you to get prepared. For you to get prepared for anything that might, like I say, it might not, or it might. But the possibility that of the FBI, the director, when the director of FBI, Christopher Wray, say the possibility is more higher than the 9/11. Remember, than the 9/11 is because it's higher. I spoke with the sheriff's officer in Ohio. He's getting his group ready, even trained civilian, just in case something happened. The same thing they're doing in Israel, just in case that they can participate and defend Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we got to take this seriously. Kansas City, Missouri is being attacked. I was recording a video through 3 o'clock in the morning, and then at 4 o'clock, release it, post it right there. And today, look what happened. The same day, today, look what happened in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, where the next target's gonna be? You don't know. I don't know. The FBI don't know. Only God knows. But one thing that you gotta make sure that you that you get ready is in case. You might be in the store, and who knows? You might be in the school, who knows? You might be walking, who knows? As an American, we need to be ready to protect ourselves for any possible of attack that might occur or something like that. Do not ignore the warning that the FBI given to us. We got so many people, none got away in the U.S. The number we don't know. Not even the FBI know Not even Alejandro Mayorkas. There was a his fault along with Joe Biden and Harris Kamala, along with Obama, taking order from Obama and his wife. We need to get ready. Iran, the Houthis, say they are getting ready. Palestinians, they are upset or what's happening. They are getting ready. The illegal migrant, they've been shooting, gang member, working with the MS-13. They're doing whatever they have, what they want to do in New York, and nothing happened to them. It's a lot of stuff in New York that Eric Adams don't want the journals to release because it look bad for him. Let's get ready and let's get prepared. I hope that you're not ignoring this and you're smart to know about this. So let's get ready. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And God bless Israel. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Israel. God bless the United States. God bless you. I love you guys.